Well, Wayne's Emily Jones sweeps the throws today here at the Proud of Iowa Conference meet. Emily, first in the shot, first in the discus. What are your takeaways from today?
It's just a good day. Everything was feeling good. It only took one and everything, so I just knew getting one helped me relax a little bit just to go throw and have fun after that.
Speak to the conditions to throw in today. There's been times where it's been kind of windy. Right now as we record this, it's been kind of calm, but what were they like as you were out there throwing?
Not terrible. We've definitely had a lot worse conditions. I've missed having the sun especially, but it really wasn't a bad day.
I think we've all missed having the sun lately. Take us through your throws. What do you feel you did well that led to the success that you had today?
I kept my speed a lot better in shot put, and lately I've been struggling in discus on keeping my height. I've been getting my throws a little bit too low, but today I think I did a lot better with that.
Coming off a performance at Drake last weekend, regardless of the result, what did that do for you? What did you maybe learn from it?
That it's just go have fun. Don't stress about it too much. It's just, it'll happen if it happens.
Looking ahead now, we're like 9 days away from districts, and you guys are going to host your district. So what is the approach? What are you trying to do between now and then to be at your best in a little over a week?
Just continue to think one meet at a time and not worry about everything too much. Just work on the little things every day.
Well, it's a distance double for Martinsville St. Mary's. Ellie Baker tattles in the 3,000, 1,500 tonight. Ellie, a big night for you. How you feeling?
Very, very tired.
Yeah, how daunting is that double? I know you get quite a gap in between, but not just the physical side of it, but the mental side. How tough is that?
It's very, very tough, especially when they're like right behind you. When you see them, you just know you have to push that last 100.
Take us through your 3,000. Looked like you had a good race all around. What clicked? What did you like?
I like the better competition. Lately I haven't been having much of competition, so it was a good race.
Then the 1,500, you had a little bit of a battle there late with, I think it was Jazz Christensen from Natalie Valley. Did you have any idea how close she was?
I had no idea how close she was. I didn't see her shadow or hear her at all.
Take us through that 1,500 race. What do you feel you did well that led to the win?
That push at the end, she came right in front of me, but then I started pushing at 50 meters.
Mentally, how different is it preparing for the 3,000 as to the 1,500?
Mentally, it's very challenging for the 2 mile because you have like a ton of laps compared to the mile. But then in the mile, you can just know you can go a little bit harder than the 2 mile.
Looking ahead to next week as we get ready for state qualifying, what's the approach? What do you hope to accomplish?
Hopefully I get to go to state, and I'm just going to try and run my race.
Well, 2 firsts, 2 seconds for Wayne's Reese Brown here tonight at the Proud of Iowa Conference meet. Reese, a long night for you. What are the thoughts?
I'm exhausted, but really hoping that our team results are where we want them to be. I came into the meet thinking just do the best I can for my team. So we really want that conference title. So I'm really excited to see if we got it or not.
I think you guys are up like 27 through the 400 hurdles. You end up winning a couple individual events. Take us through those.
I just knew that I had to get my blocks really solid in the 100, so I worked on those all last night, and I felt like I had a good start. And the long jump was actually my last time long jumping ever, so I just wanted to end on a good note, so I was happy to see that I won.
Yeah, and there was a tough field in the long jump as well. You're able to win that in your last time. Take us through that event.
Well, I was expected to get like 4th, I think, so I was really happy to see that I did so well. I got a new mark like last week, so I've been trying to keep getting the reps in so that I could perform the way that I need to for my team.
You ready for state qualifying next week? What's the approach going into that?
Well, we get to host it this year, so we'll have all of our home team behind us, and all of our crowd will be there cheering us on, and my goal is to just qualify in 4 events. I don't know what those events will be, but that's my goal, and I'm hoping to accomplish it.
Well, a strong showing tonight for Mount Air's Addie Reynolds. So far here at the Pride of Iowa Conference meet. Addie, a couple of conference titles under your belt. What are the thoughts on that?
It's exciting. I told other people that I think this is the fastest and most competitive conference, one of the most competitive conferences in the state of Iowa, just because we have 3 really competitive teams, 4 even with Martinsdale. So, and they're all 1A standouts. So it's good to get a championship here because that ensures that you might be able to get one in state.
How much, you mentioned the talent, you've got runners like Reese and Maddox and Sadie running against you. How much does that push you and motivate you?
Oh, 100%, because those are the girls that I'm going to have to go up against some other time, and they push me to get my best times, and they're my best competitors, and I love competing against them because they bring out my best times, and it's just fun for a little friendly competition.
400, looked like maybe Maddox won the first 200 meters or so, but you really found a kick late. Was that the plan, or what was the approach going into that race?
Well, I know that I run my fastest and most successful races when I get out hard, and she got out hard as well, and I knew that I was a little bit stronger and had more endurance, and so I tried to keep that pace that she set and then just finish strong.
Yeah, and then the 200, you got out really fast. You were able to hold off Reese Brown from Wayne. Were you pleased with the way you got out in that race?
Oh, yeah. I know that that 200's always win in the first 100 meters, and I got out as fast as I could, like I was running a 100-meter dash, and then just tried to hold her off till the end.
Looking ahead, we're a little over a week away from state qualifying. What do you need to do to put yourself in the best spot in a little over a week?
I have a really hard lineup tonight, and I'm just hoping that this will help my conditioning a little bit and help my endurance so I can run my fastest times at state qualifying and hopefully get in some pretty good heats for state.
All right, Coach, Natalie Valley gave you guys a little bit of a scare late, but your team's able to win another conference title. What are the thoughts right now?
Just so proud of the girls for how hard they've worked. It's been a crazy season with weather and not being able to practice outside as much as we'd like. And so it really highlights how hard our girls worked in the off season and how well they've been able to adapt to these conditions. And we knew Nottoway, Mount Air CD would give us a huge battle tonight, and we had to be at our best, and we rose to that challenge.
I think Reese had said you guys had never won one before last year. Now to win 2 in a row, what does that mean for the program?
Well, it means a lot for the program. We'd had a few second-place finishes, I think, in our past. But, yeah, last year was our first Pride of Iowa Conference Championship for girls track, and going back-to-back means a lot just because how good the conference is. Again, there are some extremely high-quality performers in our conference, and individuals and relays, and a lot of really well-established, strong 1A programs. So to win twice in a row is just a testament to how hard our girls have worked.
Reese and Emily have kind of been the hammers of this lineup this year, of course, in very different varieties, but to have them come through the way they did tonight, how big was that?
Well, you got to rely on your leaders. You got to rely on those that, put in the work, and so many of our girls learn from those two just how hard they work, that not only do they perform well in their events, but they make everybody else around them better also. And so for a lot of our younger girls to watch how hard they work and to put that time into themselves. And the reason we won tonight is because of our depth. And so it's nice having those 2 studs. That's a great thing. But we won because we're good in every event. And it's because of our hard workers like that are role models to our younger athletes.
You guys get a host state qualifying next week. What's the attack going into that?
We're going to try to use these next couple meets. We have one on Thursday, then at Leon on Monday to kind of try some different relay options, just to give us as many options as possible for getting as many events to state as possible. We like our district draw. We have some tough competition, but it's familiar competition. We think we stack up pretty well to win as a team, but we're also going to try to really get as many of our best events to state as possible. So it's all about kind of tapering down and getting sharp at this point of the year.